Hi guys. So I just want to talk about a little bit about doggy politeness. So I know you want to, when you're out walking your dog, you want your dog to interact with other dogs and say hello and have a play, which is grand. That's fine. But not all dogs like other dogs. So Antea is the best example of that. She's not a big fan of other dogs. She used to be, and sometimes still can be, quite reactive to other dogs, but that's more when she's on the lead. When she's off the lead, she's very comfortable because she can keep her distance, so she's fairly calm around them. But if I have Taya on the lead and a dog rudely comes up off lead and approaches her, she'll have none of it. And that's the dog being impolite. Well, it's an owner being impolite, really, not controlling their dogs. So I just want to share with you guys to be more polite. If you have your dog off lead, keep them under control. Don't let them run up to other dogs, especially if the other dog is on lead, because there's a reason why that dog's on lead. Maybe he isn't good with other dogs, or maybe his owner can't control him off the lead, so they keep him on lead. The owner themselves might be nervous of other dogs. You don't know their reason, so just if you notice you're out in the park and your dog is off lead and you're approaching another dog that's on lead, call your dog away, even put your own dog back on the lead if you need to, just until you pass the other on lead dog, and then keep walking. And then you can let your dog off and you can keep enjoying your walk. Even if you come across another off leash dog, always ask the owner. If you want your dog to interact, that's fine, that's great. But just ask the other owner, is it okay if my dog says hello to your dog? Is it okay that they play? Are they friendly? Whatever way you want to ask. Just be polite. You wouldn't run up to another person. You wouldn't like a stranger running up to you and getting into your face. Even if, no matter how friendly they're being, if they're getting up into your space, you wouldn't like it and you wouldn't be friendly about it. So why should our dogs? I wrote a blog on this. It's actually on my website, peaceandpaws.ie, called It's Not Always... What did I call it? What did I call it? Can't remember what I called the blog. But I did write a blog on it. I think it's something like why it's not always polite to say hello. That's what it's called. So yeah, you can have a read of that. But yeah, just be more polite. Make sure your dog isn't tormenting other dogs. At least that way you can enjoy your own walks. And so can everybody else. Alright. Thanks guys.